Oh, no. No. Not looking.
Hello and welcome to Big Friendly Grub. I hope you are safe and well. I'm here on my sofa and I have someone with me. It's a real life person. Oh my god. It's Stiv. Stiv is back.
Hi.
Hi Stiv. How long has it been? Well, actually, I know how long it's been. It's been 8 months.
Yeah.
Because you came down for my birthday. That was January.
Yes.
Feels like a lifetime ago.
Oh, it's been crazy.
Then the whole world went to hell in a handbasket. I was going to say something else there, but that wouldn't have been family friendly.
No.
Yeah, it's been a bit crazy, but you're here.
Yes.
We are trying to be as socially distanced as possible. This is as much distance I can get, but we've got hand wash and stuff like that because we're going to be drinking. No, we're not going to be drinking it. 65% alcohol, Stiv. Which is over the limit that you need to have it for washing your hands. It needs to be 60%. Anyway, you know why I brought you here today.
I know. I was.
Were you just hoping this pandemic would just continue on and on until next? Well, it probably is going to continue on and on until next year. But
yes.
Yeah, but it's not getting you out of this, I'm afraid, because we're going to be doing some food tasting today. Hence us being sat on the sofa. Hence having Stiv here.
Food.
It is food. It is. They are things that are eaten all around the world, just not as commonly here in the UK. We are going to be tasting, attempting some insects, which Stiv has been really looking forward to. I think you were looking forward to this more than the surströmming, I think.
I'm not sure. They're on a par. I keep telling myself they're the prawns of the land.
Yeah, that's one way of putting them.
Yeah.
Some of them have more legs than prawns.
Sorry.
I definitely got to be bleeping that one.
Yes, definitely.
But I mean, it's not just doing this for the lols. I mean, that is a big part of it. The whole idea about eating insects is because it's a more sustainable way of getting like another source of protein into people's diets. Yeah, we're obviously eating a lot of meat and stuff like that. It creates a lot of CO2 from the farming industry, things like that. And insects and sustainable sourcing of insects is a lot more eco-friendly way of getting protein and alternative proteins into people's diets. And it's very common in other parts of the world, but not in the UK because we're a country that isn't very open-minded when it comes to certain types of food. I mean, we're a country that if people go on holiday, they'll go stare at the 4 English breakfast on the menu in Portugal or something like that. Yeah, we don't really do stuff like insects. I mean, yeah, we love our curry and stuff like that, but that's been ingrained in the culture of the UK for God knows how long. Insects, not so much, but that's why we're here to try it today.
Yay!
So I'm not going to talk too much longer because it's just delaying the inevitable for poor old Stiv here. I think we should just get started, really.
Come on, let's blooming well do this.
Well, I'm going to start you off pretty gently, to be honest. So we're going to ease into it.
Okay.
So, it's a muffin.
Oh. This is alright so far.
Yeah, this is a nice orange and blueberry muffin that I made last night. Do you want to give it a go?
Yeah. That smells yummy. It smells lovely. I don't really whether I want to break it open or whether I just want to bite it, I think. Alright. No. Oh, very nice. Alright, video's done. That was lovely. Cheers.
A little bit drier than I think they would normally be.
Yeah, and the little berries in them, raspberries in them are yummy.
Blueberries.
Yeah.
You'll get there in a minute.
Oh, that's lovely.
So, that is a orange and blueberry muffin with 2/3 plain flour and 1/3 cricket flour.
Yeah.
So basically cricket flour is just ground up crickets.
Ground up crickets.
It's another way of introducing protein into something that you wouldn't generally have a lot of protein in, like a muffin.
Workout muffins.
Yeah, because a muffin like this would probably not have a lot of protein in it, depending on what you put in it. With the crickets in, because they are so much protein in it, I can't remember the actual ratios, but it introduces protein into something that you wouldn't generally expect it to be. And you could use that on other things like cakes or like bran muffins or something like that. You want something a bit more fibrous and tasty for your breakfast. It's a gentle way of easing in, and it goes to show that you can introduce stuff like that in. I mean, that was literally a whole packet of cricket flour. Let me just get it out.
I'm really not having eaten anything today. This is lovely.
So there you go, cricket powder, it says on the packet. There's 100 grams worth in one of those, so I used a whole packet of that cricket powder. So nice picture of it on the packet, just to make you sure you know what you're having in it. But they're all sustainable, all like farmed crickets basically. Yeah, it's just another way of introducing some interesting protein into your diet. I hadn't told you that it was.
Oh, you wouldn't know.
There.
Wouldn't have a clue.
What I will say is, when I was making these, the smell of this was not particularly pleasant. It's very, very earthy, and it wasn't exactly pleasant, and I was a bit worried that would come through in my taste. But I think I put enough like orange flavour in.
Yeah.
I used like an orange extract or essence in it that I think worked really well. I think with the right amount of flavourings or whatever you want to put in it,
you couldn't really tell. Wouldn't have a clue.
Which is good because I made 12 of those.
Well, that's it. Protein and stuff for like workouts and stuff. A little snack after, rather than just something like that. It's a good idea.
Yeah. So cricket powder, actually not bad.
I wonder how many crickets it takes to make that. Does it say?
It does not say. I would imagine it's a lot of
A
cricket.
lot. Well, yeah.
I mean, you think, well, we're going to find out how big cricket is. Because it doesn't seem fair to eat, spoiler alert, but it doesn't seem fair to try cricket powder without trying them in their natural form. So, as I just said, we've actually got some whole crickets, or small crickets. We're going to go big.
Smaller cricket.
So, small crickets. I'll put a few in. I can't remember if these are. Oh, they're salted. No,
Oh, good.
no vinegar, I'm afraid. They're not salted vinegar.
I'm not a vinegar fan, actually.
No?
No, don't do salt and vinegar.
There we go.
Well,
Bag in the back.
yeah.
So, yeah, it's like my nice baggie of crickets. Look at those. Look at those feathers.
From a distance, they just look like seeds or nuts.
Yeah, and
Don't they?
I imagine they've probably got a fairly similar texture. So,
Yeah.
and you can see the salt on them.
I'm just not looking too closely, to be honest.
Well,
I'm just.
it'll probably look back at you, to be fair.
Oh.
This is starting off easy. Still.
Really?
Yeah, this is easy mode.
God.
There will be ones that should be slightly easier after this, but they're slightly more adventurous. So, there you go. Some nice crickets.
Social distancing. I don't really smell of anything. I'm not. It's the thing is, I'm not looking at them. I looked at them.
Yeah, they're just normal crickets, as one was way. Yeah. For some reason, my mouth is watering, and I don't think that's just because of the crickets.
No, it's the vomit. Oh, that one's upside down. I can see its legs. Oh.
So, I'm going to take
I'm just doing one.
You're just doing one?
I'm just doing one. No, just one.
Okay. Right. Cheers.
Down the hatch. Oh God.
Don't think it's too bad. Don't really taste so much. Tastes like. Don't know. Might need, I hate to say it. Might need a few more. They don't really taste of anything. There you go, Stiv.
It's more of a thought because the texture is just crispy, crunchy.
Slightly salty.
Yeah, sorted. Makes it earthy, savoury,
Yeah.
umami.
It reminds me of, I don't know, just like dry, just eating dried seeds or
Yeah.
or almost like the what am I thinking of? Just like dried like pulses or something like that.
Crispy. Yeah, it's really hard to describe, but
That's fine.
they taste alright. They just looked horrible. It's the look of them, and they all look like that. But their little legs are curled up. But
It's just because we're not used to it.
Yeah.
It's very rare that we eat things that are whole unless they are like prawns, but then we just, with
but
those
then
who pull their heads
I
off.
could quite happily have a bowl of cooked prawns with the shells, rip their heads off, de-shell them there and eat them. Quite without even thinking about it.
Yeah.
So why is my brain going, look at them? But prawns,
I mean, it could be because it is a whole thing. I mean, you are eating everything.
But then, like whitebait.
yeah, that's true. I love me a whitebait.
Yeah, whitebait, whole fish, not a problem. Don't even think. I think it's lovely, tasty.
It is probably partly because of what they are. They are insects, and we just generally think of insects as bleh.
Yes, I do. That's weird. I've done that. I'm in.
Right.
I'm there.
Okay.
I'm invested. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Quite happy to probably sit there watching a movie, munching on those without looking at them.
We're going fairly easy at the moment, so those weren't too bad.
No, this is all fine so far.
But this one is silkworm pupae. Not overly fun to say, to be honest.
It's the word pupae.
Pupae.
Oh dear. Yeah, the chocolate covered.
And bear in mind, I have no idea how big these things are.
No.
I don't know how many there are. I don't think I've seen a silkworm pupae in person.
They look quite big. Oh, it's just the look at the pupae. You think, are they dried?
Actually, they're not that
first?
big. They don't look that big.
Have they been dried?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
All right, so if they're
They're getting a bit melty, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, nice baggie of chocolate-covered silkworm pupae.
Oh.
Get through these ones fairly
Quick.
sharpish.
Go through the chocolate. Oh, all right. They're quite small.
These two are stuck together, so I'll eat them both.
Crunchy again.
A lot crunchier there.
Oh no. White chocolate. White t-shirt with chocolate on. Oh no.
Slightly weird aftertaste on those.
I haven't got that far yet. All I can taste is the real cheap chocolate.
There's some sort of weird aftertaste on that.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Oh,
It's like a really earthy bitterness.
Yeah.
I had two in one go.
I'm going, coughing them. They've got to be eaten.
Yeah, there's a real earthy bitterness to those. Those are not that pleasant.
Nutty almost, actually.
Yeah, but I can't say that I would have those again. Those were just not a pleasant eating experience. They weren't disgusting.
No, they're very crisp. They've been dried, so there was nothing, not like a squeegee bug, a crispy bug, but.
Right. I've washed up the bowls, so I've washed my hands and all that hygienic stuff. Hope you like white chocolate. That's probably the least of your worries.
It's a bit sweet.
Would you like some yin yang scorpions?
Really?
Really?
Dark and white scorpions.
Yes.
Chinese armour tail? What does it say?
Chinese armour tail scorpions, Stiv.
Why?
Look! It's chocolate covered scorpions.
I just want to see how big they are.
They're probably not going to be that big. I reckon they'll be quite small scorpions. Yeah. Little ones, not like big old bite your face off red scorpions.
Yeah, scorpions. Oh, I didn't even see scorpions come out. I wouldn't even have thought of that. It's caught me totally off guard. Scorpions. Why?
Why
They'd be stingy.
Oh, they look very melted.
Liquidy.
Hey, Roko.
Hey, cat.
Roko's being very curious at the moment. Don't put your face in the water. She likes to drink out the sink instead of a bowl.
That's mine. Get off. Okay. So scorpions. They're looking
Scorpions. Very small.
small. Oh yeah, tiny. Oh okay. All right.
In fact, they are completely indistinguishable. I don't think you can tell they were scorpions. So, yeah, you can't really tell what they are because they're just so smothered in chocolate.
Yeah.
White chocolate and dark chocolate.
Hello?
God?
I've got a reprise.
It was a delivery.
More hand liquid.
Yes. Before I was so rudely interrupted, yeah, you can't really tell what they are because they are so smothered in chocolate. Ugh.
Yeah, they're all individually wrapped.
Yes, I think it's just one of each actually.
What do you prefer?
I really don't mind.
No, the dark chocolate.
You can have the dark chocolate, I'll have the white chocolate.
Just if you can see the actual scorpion in it.
Oh, you can kind of see something poking through.
Yeah,
there.
there's just something there, like it's a raisin
Yeah,
or
sure.
a peanut.
I think I can see the stinger poking through.
Ah, you're not helping.
I'm not trying to.
No.
Look.
All right then. So scorpions.
Yeah.
There I was thinking. I didn't think I'd be eating a scorpion today. So, cheers.
Here's to new experiences.
Yes. Okay. Because it's wrapped up, it's just crunchy.
Not even that crunchy.
Well, it's like the others, like bitty, like the husks of nuts. Right?
It's just cheap white chocolate. I can't really taste anything else.
White chocolate's really sweet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like the bitter.
There is one bit of this that I can't. I keep chewing it. It keeps getting stuck in my teeth. I don't know what it is. Might be the stinger. I don't know.
Well,
Again, they were fine.
Yeah. Crispy thing in chocolate.
I think if you just disguise them, they're all perfectly edible.
Yeah.
Edible.
Edible. They're all just crispy. Yeah. Crispy things in cheap chocolate.
Yeah.
All good so far.
Well, that's everything that's coated in chocolate, so no more disguising what they are, I'm afraid.
Okay.
The good news is we've only got 3 bags left.
Ah, that's alright. 3 bags, cool.
So, you like a kebab?
Yeah, I love it, yeah.
That's good.
I love kebabs, yeah.
Hooray! Would you like to try a bug kebab?
Yeah! Why? What? No! No, I wouldn't, but I'm going to.
It's just dehydrated grasshoppers and silkworms.
Kebabs. Have you got any chili sauce?
No chili sauce, boss.
Oh, no chili sauce, boss. Oh. What a pity. Can't get in, that's it.
There we go. Oh!
Many.
There is more than one.
No.
We're safe. A lot of them appear to have fallen off.
Don't. Oh.
Oh well.
Oh, they look great.
Look at that.
Oh, bloody hell.
They are big chunky boys.
Oh, you utter git.
Sorry?
Are they covered in anything? Does it say flavouring?
Oh, a lot of the ones are falling off a bit.
They can stay there.
Just salt.
Just salt.
Just salt.
So you can put like maybe some like smoked paprika on it or something like that.
Yeah.
That'd be quite nice.
Probably. I mean, the idea is with these is you could probably end up seasoning them with whatever, like cheese and onion, or prawn cocktail.
Oh my goodness! I've just looked at it. Oh.
Look at that one.
Yeah.
He's big.
Oh.
Right.
They're just like prawns. It's just like prawns. It's just crispy things. Crispy things.
Just think of them as like, deep fried prawns.
Yeah,
because they're
just
crispy.
Yeah, it's actually it's the ones with the legs that look worse. So the other ones just look like little sort of beans or nuts.
Well, look at the leg on that one.
I don't want to look at the leg on that. I've got a leg here. Look.
Would you like a leg, sir? I put some thigh.
Now I don't know whether to do just all in one or.
I was going to go for like a few, not the whole thing, because I'll probably end up poking myself in the tonsil.
They don't smell. There's no horrible smell.
No,
because
they don't
they're dry.
smell anything.
So, there it goes.
Oh well. Really dry.
But
Drier than my sense of humour.
don't think about it. Just.
It's the silkworms. They taste disgusting.
Oh, they're alright. They're not disappointingly, as in content wise, not too bad. Still pulling that face.
I think the grasshoppers are alright. The silkworms have a weird, bitter, earthy flavour to them.
I mean, I wouldn't choose it, but.
I mean, they're not. Oh my god, I'm going to throw up. Something fell off that one.
Yeah, they are. Oh no. The grasshopper on its own.
Yeah, I think the grasshoppers on their own are alright. I don't think this. That one fell in half.
It must be the protein, because you get that from nuts. Oh, it's like that raw whole food nut flavour.
Yeah. It's a really earthy flavour.
Yeah.
I think the silkworms for me are not that pleasant. I don't know what it is. Unless I'm being really unlucky and I'm getting some horrible ones. But try those on their own.
There's a distinct flavour to them. But
They're the ones that I would say actually taste of something. It's just not overly nice.
look, I'm not going to eat them again. So I may as well. I don't know if it's my brain going abroad, whether it's slightly fishy.
Actually, that could be it. There might be a slightly fishy flavour to the silkworms.
Yeah, just that very slight. You haven't finished yours.
This is not how I envision this.
No! Hey, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a weird dry fishy flavour. Yeah. That is what it is. Grasshoppers are fine. They don't taste as much.
I'm alright with that. Weirdly enough, I'm alright. It's the legs that get me. If you kind of get over the legs, I can...
Get your leg over.
Yeah. Oh, talking to legs, look, that one's fallen off. We've only got 2 more to go.
Right, I'm going to go prepare something for this next one.
Okay. Is it pate? Ooh!
Right.
What have we got here?
So I've melted some chocolate as a kind of a dip. So it's quite hot chocolate at the moment.
Hot chocolate.
Third, going for something a bit exotic this time, something I had not really heard of before. We've got a giant water bug. I don't know if there's going to be one in here or two in here. I'm hoping there's two, to be honest, otherwise I'll have to serve it up somehow.
Giant. The fact that it's giant makes me know that.
So that's a giant water bug. I think another name for it is a giant water scorpion, but I don't know why. Salted, cooked and dehydrated giant water bug. Sounds like it's only one, but we'll see. Otherwise we're going to have to pick who gets the head and who gets the bum.
I'm not even thinking about it.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
it is just one of them.
mate, no, that's grim. Oh,
I think it's the underside that's probably worse.
Oh.
That means I'm going to have to chop this in half. This is why I did the dip, because then it might be a bit more palatable.
yeah.
I'm going to take this out of the pack so we can get a good look at
Oh, no.
it. Oh, the legs are already falling off.
Okay.
Good.
Look, you're the one that thought doing it, and you're saying, everything else has been fine.
Oh, he is not pretty. Look at that.
Hello.
Hello. Looks like an alien or something like that. It's the underside that's most unpleasant.
Oh.
So, yeah.
It
It looks like a water cockroach or something like
Yes,
that.
it does.
Oh, that is not pleasant. And the worst part is there's only one. So I'm going to have to
Yeah.
serve it up. Maybe
Yeah.
I can go straight down the middle.
Look, you're the chef, mate.
Leave it with me. I'm going to go prepare this.
Okay. Oh.
Told you it gets worse.
Oh, that was grim.
One, two, three.
Thanks. Oh, he'll kind of. That's actually not so bad.
That's because I got this half.
Yeah.
I've got most-
Even still, if now it's sort of smushed up, it just kind of.
It's like a crisp.
Yeah, it's like crispy. You know, that doesn't look so bad.
That's because you haven't got a bit with eyes on it. I've chopped it in half as best as I can. I tried to get it down the middle to make it even, but I ended up with the bit with the eyeballs on it.
That will learn you. I'm going to go for a bit without first.
Right, I'm probably going to go for the
You're going to dip, or are you just going to go for it?
maybe it's the leg out of the way.
I'm going to have a little bite. Alright, there we go. Oh,
I'm not looking forward to this one.
well,
It's just because of how it looks.
yeah. Don't look at it. Ready? Go.
Oh, something fell off it. Oh, it's so dry.
Yeah. Oh, pleasant.
It's the wing. It's. I don't think I can tear it.
Right. Very gooey.
It doesn't taste of anything.
Oh, it does.
Oh. Oh, his head fell off.
Well, the legs are chewy. It's dry.
I'll try a bit with some chocolate.
I'm just using it to eat the chocolate. No worry.
I eventually managed to swallow that first bit.
It's nice chocolate.
I'm just literally dunking this in chocolate. 'Cause
Go for it.
I think that's what you have to do with it. Because it takes away some of the dryness and actually gives you something so you can actually swallow it.
Ah, but
Oh. I've got a leg cracking up.
again, that really similar nutty proteiny.
The main thing is there's not a lot of flavour to these by themselves. Don't look at me like that. So I think more than anything the texture of those are not pleasant by themselves.
Yeah. Oh, we've gone all quiet.
Yeah.
It's just crispy. Would you just have them as a snack?
I don't know. This is
No.
the thing with these. I mean, obviously a lot of these are meant to be having snacks because they're dried and salted.
Yeah.
That one, dipping it in chocolate is the only thing I can think of doing with it. Unless you want it as like a cake decoration.
It's on top of a load of little cakes. Bug cupcake.
Well, I've made a bug cake.
Yeah.
There probably are things to do with these. Because one of the things I wanted to do was like kind of make a dish or something using these, but I didn't really have anything I could think would work. It's just chucking dried insects into something. That's why the bug cakes were quite good because it was actually using them as an ingredient.
Yeah. That works.
At the moment, these are just snacks, and while they're fine, most of them, it's not really seeing how they can be used as an alternative. There's probably going to be more things out there that we can use as alternatives. It's trying to use them as a substitute for something. The cricket flour is actually a substitute for something, and it's a way to get protein in. And these are protein-filled snacks, but they're not really. Wouldn't say that they're filling that hole that you would go instead of having some peanuts or something like that.
Rich in protein-filled snacks.
Yeah, I will have some insects instead. I think the idea would, and it certainly wouldn't be like I'm going to have some insects over some beef jerky or something like that.
Yeah.
It's probably more of the idea, trying to replace those meaty snacks with like insects is just not that tasty at the moment. But these are literally just insects we're eating. And there's one more to go.
I'm really dreading this. If that wasn't the worst one.
It wasn't the worst one because we have a tarantula.
Oh, no. No, not looking.
So,
No.
yeah, this is a zebra tarantula cooked and dehydrated with a light dusting of salt.
Oh, I don't like that. Not the world's biggest spider fan.
Spider
be
fan,
honest.
spider fan.
I'm
Does
definitely
not
not.
like this spider,
No.
man.
Oh, there is so many random.
I got one.
Oh.
This is the one that Stiv was dreading the most, and so I had to go and get one.
Oh, it's making me go all cringy already. And hotter and sweatier.
Oh, you can't really.
I can see it from here. I can see its legs.
Well, it looks like it's already in bits. If that.
Oh.
That does not look pleasant. So that's it in the box. Ugh. It's not as big as I thought it would be, to be honest. But
Thank
I'm
goodness.
sure it's big enough.
Well, yes. No, this is not. This is the one I didn't want. Oh, cool. Oh no.
Does not look appetizing, that's for sure. How do I serve this one up?
To yourself.
Do you want a leg? Do you want a bum?
No.
It is literally just going to fall apart.
Tip it into a bowl.
I'll tip it into my bowl.
Tip it into your bowl.
Oh, oh, that is not.
Grim.
It is so dry. All the legs are just already falling off.
Oh.
Hi.
Not sweating because of the heat now.
Just sweating because of a
Yeah.
spider. Sorry to any arachnophobes out there, but this is not going to be pleasant.
You're telling me.
I mean, we've got chocolate there, but I don't
Yeah.
think it's going to mask it, to be honest.
Oh, dude. Oh.
These are obviously eaten somewhere. Either that, or it's just people marketing them
No, I've seen on the telly the deep frying them and stuff.
But that seems different. I mean, it's just so dry. It's just can't see how this is going to be a pleasant eating experience, even if we drown it in chocolate. Where you either get a face or
I don't care. Just split it in half. Oh, my stomach's just. Oh, listen to it.
I'm going to do this right by the microwave.
Right, do it by the microwave. Over there.
Yeah, right over there.
Away from me. Oh.
Do you want a bum?
Oh. Oh, God, it's the legs as well.
A few more.
No. Oh.
Well, I've got the face, if that makes it any better.
A bit. I'm literally sweating now. Oh, I don't like it.
Where's the head?
Don't care. Not.
Are you going to dip?
I can't really, because it's the only time I'm ever going to eat it. I'm not going to dip it. Right. Let's do it. Got them straight in. Oh, look at that. Oh, you were braver than me. Right. Ready?
For some reason, this side's better than the underneath.
What a shame.
3, 2, 1.
Even more of that horrible. Oh.
Again, it's so dry.
Oh. Oh.
I don't think it's overly unpleasant.
Oh. Well, my bit was. I had the back end, that bit.
Oh. Oh, that's really chewy.
Mine was all powdery, but I had that horrible.
Oh, it just becomes really, really chewy and squidgy. Oh,
That was grim.
and gritty. That might have been an eyeball.
I just had the powdery stuff, the back
Oh.
end of it. Oh. Not pleasant. The legs. I can't eat. Oh, yeah, sitting here eating a spider leg. But it's the only. Oh, it's not that quick. That was slightly bendy. Oh, that's probably you're saying chewy. It's probably the legs because I didn't.
It's because I had mostly legs.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna eat it all. Now I've got past it. I'm doing it, but I'm never doing it again.
Well, no, you don't have to. Now
No.
you've done it.
I've done it. I've eaten a tarantula. Oh, everyone's saying it. Legs don't really taste a lot like covered in chocolate. That back end though is
Was it grim?
like the horrible buggy larvae things, but dialed up.
To a million.
Yeah, that real.
The front half didn't actually taste that bad, but it was a horrible consistency because it starts off really crunchy and then it kind of just goes into a mush.
Yeah, this was just like, oh, that was grim.
Well,
I've done it.
the good news is we're done.
Thanks, mate.
Save the best for last, of course. We did it. We did it.
I've done it. Yay us.
I'll have some water quickly. Well, that was an experience.
Yeah.
I think that's one way of putting it.
I've done it.
You've done it. You did it. You're a brave boy. You ate you ate your dinner. Now you get dessert. So yeah, that was an interesting experience. As far as them being a alternative protein source, obviously they are a good alternative protein source in terms of they are. They've got loads of protein in them. Whether they're going to become like a thing that will take off and people will actually start. Sorry, that's probably a leg.
Oh, spiders repeating on you.
Yeah, let's try and climb back out.
Oh.
Webs for a week. Anyway, as far as like an alternative snack goes, they don't really taste of much in and of themselves. Some of them just have a real bitterness to it. Some of them don't taste of anything. You have to season them to the max to really get anything out of them. So, in and of themselves, they're fine. It's trying to get past actually what they are.
Yeah.
I think is the main thing.
Yeah.
How they taste is generally not of much, and it's what you do with them. I think the cricket powder actually worked really well as an alternative because that is truly an alternative. It's not swapping out the whole thing. I don't think doing it with 100% cricket powder would have worked. It would have been too earthy, I think. But I think as a way of introducing some protein into something that's not generally filled with protein, it's a good way. But the insects in and of themselves, I'm not sure about.
No.
I have a feeling they still have a more novelty value than anything else at the moment is for things like this. People trying them. So snacks in and of themselves are absolutely fine. It's just trying to introduce them into meals and actually make them a true alternative to introducing stuff into foods and things like that. So I don't really know how these will work, but there's probably a greater variety of things out there. You can get like fresh insects, you can pick up like larvae and other things like that live still. Just as well I didn't do that because I would have hated to have those in the flat for 8 months or however long it's been.
You'd end up with just an infestation of bugs.
I would have become like a bug man or something.
Oh.
They would have been my friends and I would have been their king. This is what would have happened over these last 6 months. But it was an interesting experience nonetheless. Maybe there'll be a follow-up. I don't know if Stiv will come back for it, but you never know.
No.
No? Okay.
No, I'm done.
I might do a follow-up in that if I get hold of anything that might make an interesting ingredient, then I'll try and make it. But otherwise, as a thing by themselves, they were okay mostly, apart from the last couple, which were just so dry and just not very pleasant to look at. It's getting past how they look is the biggest thing, I think, and then the fact that they were so dry. You'd have to dip them in like a load of chocolate just to make it palatable. So, that's it for this big friendly grub. It's nice to have Stiv back. I'm sure he was ecstatic to be back for this one. Don't worry, the next one will be nicer, I promise.
It better be.
It will be, don't worry. How can it be any worse?
Good point, yeah.
I'll find a way.
Oh.
So if you enjoyed this video, then like the video. If you're enjoying what I'm doing on the channel, then subscribe to the channel. And you can also hit the notification bell to find out when new videos are being put up. But otherwise, that's it from me. That's it from Stiv. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next time on Big Friendly Grub. Bye! Say bye, Stiv.
Bye, Stiv.
I think it's how to introduce them into me. It's actually how to introduce them. This is what you don't see. Or I put the outtakes at the end. So as snacks are they're fine, but actually trying to introduce them into meals and things like that, we need to get a bit more into it.